like a test that I fail, so depressed when I can't seem to get out.
نقدم لكم في هذا الفيديو تجميعة من الأسئلة المقترحة للمناقشة مقسمة ومرتبة على 5 أقسام: قسم الأسئلة العامة، قسم الأسئلة المنهجية، قسم الأسئلة حول النتائج، قسم الأسئلة الخاصة والمحددة، القسم الأخير أسئلة حول مساهمة البحث في الأعمال والدراسات المستقبلية. ملاحظة: قد تأتي هذه الأمثلة بهذا الشكل أو بصيغ أخرى. الأسئلة العامة: What is your thesis about? Explain in your own words what you have done. Summarize your key findings. What did you choose this topic? Why you choose this title? What is the significance of the study? Why is the problem you have investigated worth investigating? Why have you chosen to organize your research into these chapters? Is it possible to draw a general rule from your single observations? How have you evaluated your work? How do you know that your findings are correct? How do your findings relate to the critical literature in this field of studies? What is the original in your thesis? What limitations did you encounter? What is your motivations for this study? What is the scope of the study? What were the crucial research decisions you made? What is the research problem? What phenomenon are you trying to explain or to understand? Who will be the most interested in your work? What is the theoretical and practical gap? Is your literature current? Have you included in the literature the major theories, concepts, factors, and variables connected with your research? Have you collected and reviewed enough literature? Have you been exhaustive in your literature search? Questions about methodology. Why did you choose this method to analyze your topic? Describe your methodological approach. Explain your methodological approach. Justify your methodological choices. Would your approach be as effective for other periods and places? What have you learned by carrying out your research? What would you do differently today if you were to start again? What are the alternatives to your approach? What method or strategy did you use for your data analysis? Describe your methods for data collection. Describe your methods of analysis. What statistical tools are you using to test each hypothesis? What are the expected relationship between the independent variables and the dependent variables? Why do you expect these relationships? Why use a 5, 6, or 7-point scale? Questionnaire. Why not use objective data? What sampling technique you have used and why? How are you going to choose the sample from the populations? What are your independent variables and dependent variables? Why choose this method? Where did you get your research framework? How do you justify this framework? Which technique you used to analyze your data? How did you analyze your data? What was the most challenging aspect of your research? What methods did you employ and why? What sampling technique did you employ and why? Why did you use this research methodology? What did you gain from the research methodology you have used? What were the main ethical issues of conducting this research? What is your measurement instrument? What theories or theoretical framework is your study based on? What are your research variables? Questions about findings. What is your protocol in qualitative analysis? Can you describe your main findings in a few sentences? What are your findings? How would you relate your findings to existing theories on the study? What is the implication of your work in your area? What does it change? What limitations did you encounter? How did you deal with the ethical implications of your work? Based on your findings, what are your recommendations? What are the empirical, practical, and theoretical implications of your findings? What have you added? Can you explain how did you implemented your study? How is your study covering your variables? Are your theories supporting your results, and how? Specific questions. What did you know about the history of a particular aspect of your research? What are the recent major developments in the topic? Which are the most important papers concerning this aspect of your research? Why have you tackled this problem in this way? Explain or describe your data collection instrument or procedures, methods. Explain or describe your data analysis, procedures or methods. Are your hypotheses proven, and how? Why you use this word or term rather than others? Author or writers John Doe stated or claimed that. Explain what he or she said and what they mean. Do you believe it so, and why? What are your comments on authors' sayings? Questions about contributions. Do you have any plans for publications? Which aspects of your thesis are worth publishing? Where will you publish your work? What is the contribution of your thesis to scholarly knowledge? What is the relevance of your contribution to other researchers? How do you expect the research in your field to progress over the next few years? Where do you think your research will move in the future? What are the contributions of your thesis? How will this study contribute to the body of knowledge? How have you evaluated your work? بالتوفيق ونجاح إن شاء الله.
I don't really know what comes next. I'm just doing my best, even though I'm so stressed out. Everything just feels like a test that I fail, so depressed when I can't seem to get out. But something deep inside won't let me quit. I swear that I'm inspired by all this shit. Tell me that I can and I won't. That's what guides me the most. Your lies, I'll do what I want. The gas in the back of the set, never leave. She's so bad, the chick made the bag. The gas in the back of the set, never leave. She's so bad, the chick made the bag. The gas in the back of the set, never leave. She's so bad, the chick made the bag. The gas in the back of the set, never leave. She's so bad, the chick made the bag. I'm inspired by thirst, I'm inspired by worth. I desire your worst, so you can just hide while I work. I ain't tired, you first. I'll write a second, third verse about the lies you go disperse. You never did shit, I know it hurts, but something deep inside won't let